Willow Tate from General Hospital is running out of time and may eventually succumb to her leukemia and be killed off the ABC soap opera. This is a transcript of our most recent GH video, in which we speculate whether Willow Tate will beat her leukemia or end up dead on the soap opera. Check out all of our podcasts about soap opera spoilers here, and don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Hello, viewers of the ABC soap opera General Hospital. Discussing whether or not Willow will leave General Hospital in 2023 is Soap Dirt on YouTube. We want to delve into Willow Tate's current situation for a moment and discuss her alternatives, as well as whether or not the ABC soap opera will actually murder her off. They do kill off characters, usually after long-lasting illnesses. Therefore, it is reasonable to worry if she will survive this experience. So let's investigate it further. We have some evidence that suggests she will live, and some evidence that suggests she might not. All we can do is wait and see. So let's investigate this. It is obvious that Willow Tate's time is limited. She has leukemia in stage 4. She made the choice to forego therapy in order to carry out her pregnancy, and as a result, she gave birth to her daughter, Amelia Grace. They had to inform her, "Oh, it's too late," after she responded, "Okay, I'll start radiation and chemotherapy." For that, it's too late. And while you were carrying this baby, you already advanced to stage 4. The second possibility with baby Amelia was that they hoped to treat Willow's leukemia with stem cells using her cord blood. They failed to harvest any viable cells because of an issue with the cord blood collection. From a purely practical standpoint, it is quite unusual and unexpected that this would occur. I actually had millions of viable stem cells after forgetting to send mine off for a whole week while it sat in my car. Therefore, I find it odd that they weren't able to collect enough stem cells. However, that is the direction General Hospital is taking, which seems really strange. We'll see then. Of course, Liesl Obrecht is Willow's only remaining chance at the moment. Dr. O is unfortunately being coerced by Victor Cassadine to do evil science while in Greenland. He has a disease that he plans to deploy to obliterate 80% of the global population. At this moment, he resembles Thanos from the Avengers, and Liesl is trapped. She needs to return soon to give Willow some money. She does not, however, want to make it simple for Victor to spread this virus. She is thus forced to choose between trying to escape and save her grandniece and remaining here and attempting to destroy this in order to save 80% of the world's population. Therefore, her bone marrow donor is in a very precarious situation. She won't feel secure leaving for Port Charles unless she can figure out how to entirely eliminate the disease. Of course, everything will come to a climax this month because May sweeps are underway and Victor Cassadine will be leaving. And the crucial query is, will we also witness Willow Tate's? Will she pass away? Even though she survived the wedding, time is running out. She appears really frail. Despite her extremely poor health, Nina Reeves, her biological mother, is still a target of her resentment. So let's discuss potential causes for Willow Tate's demise. The first is Michael Corintho's death curse, which we recently covered in a video. You can view this video by visiting our playlist for General Hospital. Looking back at history and all the women Michael has been with who have passed away or were close to passing away is interesting. 2 of them were victims of serial murders, and one had a load of building supplies dumped on her. Another was poisoned with a biological sickness that nearly killed her. He's had the worst luck possible. You almost certainly will put your life in danger at some point if you date him. The fact that Michael Corinthos dates a lot of deceased women is the main reason why Willow could pass away. They might also let Willow to pass away because it would be devastating for Nina. And Nina's current plan of retaliation against Carly, in which she ordered Martin Gray to inform the SEC about Carly and Drew, would undoubtedly backfire on her. Nina will realize that by trying to harm Carly, she hurt her daughter, and since Nina's other daughter, Nell Benson, is already dead, it would be horribly, sickeningly poetic if her good daughter died. Moreover, if Drew is eventually detained by the SEC, he is unable to get Liesl back, and Willow dies, Nina will realize that she hurt her daughter by trying to harm Carly. So yes, there are valid grounds for them to allow Willow Tate's death. And it's funny since her supporters are so split. Nina will realize that by trying to harm Carly, she hurt her daughter, and since Nina's other daughter, Nell Benson, is already dead, it would be horribly, sickeningly poetic if her good daughter died. Moreover, if Drew is eventually detained by the SEC, he is unable to get Liesl back, and Willow dies, Nina will realize that she hurt her daughter by trying to harm Carly. So yes, there are valid grounds for them to allow Willow Tate's death. And it's funny since her supporters are so split. Some people genuinely like her and wish she survives, while others think she might not. So it's kind of weird that some General Hospital fans are kind of hoping that she will be gone and out of the scene, if you check around on certain social media. We'll have to wait and see how May sweeps turn out. Let's face it, Willow has stage 4 leukemia, which is another factor that could cause her death. People didn't like the decisions she made. She had waited too long because she put her baby's life above her own. A strange thing about Port Charles is that there aren't any other donors. However, when you see the skyline image, it appears to be a large city. There ought to be another Willow DNA match, somewhere in the sprawling metropolis of Port Charles, but there isn't. Due to her advanced stage of the condition, that is another factor contributing to her potential death. Another reason Willow might pass away is because it would increase the friction between Carly and Nina. If Willow is shortly on her deathbed, whether she lives or dies, Carly will be by her side, and Nina won't likely be, and that will really chafe. The ongoing debate between Carly and Nina is another justification for continuing this, which would get more intense if Willow Tate did indeed pass away. We now have a few additional reasons for believing that Willow will survive at General Hospital. First, Nina will have the opportunity to get to know her daughter. She urgently needs time. Although Willow isn't interested in her now, she might be in the future. But even if Willow lives and gives Nina a chance, what she did with the SEC will probably come back to bite her when the truth is revealed. She might get pushed away once more by Willow, and that is a quality soap opera. The fact that Carly will have more opportunities to point out to Nina that she is close to her daughter while Nina is not is another incentive for Willow to live. Therefore, it is only natural that Carly will continue to rub it in her face because that is how Carly acts. You have to accept this even if you support Team Carly. She may be so self-centered, unconcerned, and willing to put anything in anyone's face. It's both one of her best and worst qualities, and it's hilarious to see. And regardless of whether Willow lives or dies, she won't stop shoving it in Nina's face. Willow's desire to witness Nina's life collapse is another motivation for her survival. And this SEC-related information is to blame. We're willing to participate even though it will cost her everything and be really messy. Do you believe General Hospital will allow Willow to pass away? Will this sweet girl perish in the May sweeps? Some people genuinely like her and wish she survives, while others think she might not.